this is an all new video and I'm doing a beauty video. So when I shot my April favorites video, I realized that a lot of you requested for like particular product reviews. I am going to be doing the nail polish review, the Maybelline Go Graffiti range. Apart from that, one of the products that I've personally been pretty keen on reviewing for you guys are a couple of products that I have here in my hand. I have Bobbi Brown's correctors and concealers here with me. I have MAC's Compact that I've been using for I think around a year and a half, 2 years now. And I have my newest favorite, L'Oreal's Infallible. So someone corrected me in the comment section below saying I made a boo-boo with the pronunciation. I'm sorry, it's not infallible, it's infallible. I didn't know because, well, the lady at Beauty Center was calling it infallible, so yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, so I'm gonna get started with how I wear my foundation, and I'm gonna talk about every product independently while I'm going step by step. So let's get started. Okay, so step 1 is corrector. Now I have a confession to make. I thought that corrector would like take a lot of effort in blending, and I've always thought that corrector is something you're supposed to apply with your concealer. But I had a 1.5 hour session with Iliano from Bobbi Brown. I have vlogged about it already. If you haven't seen that post, I'm going to post the link right below so you can have a look at it. Well, so like I was saying, step 1 is corrector, right? Now the corrector shade that I'm using over here from Bobbi Brown is dark peach. It goes really well with my skin tone, and I put like just a little bit on my under eyes. I don't like to layer it up too much because that takes away from the whole idea of it being a sheer corrector. So this product is actually something that's really easy to use. I have used an orange MAC So Short as a corrector before, and again I have talked about it in one of my previous videos. If you haven't seen it, I will post the link to that as well right below. But this one is really good because you just need a couple of finger dabs and you can just apply it from the inner corner to the outer corner. Pay a little extra attention to this area in between your sort of dark circle spot to your cheeks, because I have deep set eyes. So that's one problem that I face because I have to be very careful about how much corrector I'm using. Okay, so the next product I'm using is Bobbi Brown's concealer. Now this is actually a kit of 2. You get the concealer and you get the sheer powder. So you use the concealer on the spots that you think that you need to cover, whether it's pimples, whether it's dark spots, whether it's cuts. Now I had a cat who scratched me on my face like about 4 years ago, and I still have that tiny little scar left on my upper lip. So I make sure I put some concealer on that always. Apart from that, I just think that I like to use a little bit of concealer in spots just randomly to help brighten up your face. Now step 3 is the foundation, right? So I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible 24-hour one. Now this product is available in 2 different types. One is the 24-hour one and one is the 10-hour one. I was at Beauty Center buying these products, which is right in Bandra here in Bombay. And when I tried the 2 products, I always insist when I'm shopping for foundations is, apart from trying it on this area here of my hand, I always make it a point to try it here as well, because I feel that the complexion of your skin cannot sort of be directly compared with any other part of your body. So I always make sure I take a little bit of the tester in my hand on my fingertips and apply it, and I keep blending. That's something that's very important. So the difference between the 24-hour and the 10-hour one essentially is the fact that one pump, in fact not even one, around 3/4, maybe even half pump is enough to use this for my entire face. Whereas with the 10-hour one, I had to pump about 3 times to think that it would actually cover my face because the pump wasn't sort of removing enough quantity. I think that the coverage and the blending of this product is absolutely phenomenal. I usually take about half or 3/4, usually 3/4 of a pump of this product, put it on a sponge, and then I sort of just keep dots all around my face. And after that, with the help of a stippling brush or a round brush, any kind of brush that you're comfortable with, don't be afraid or intimidated by what you're supposed to use. Even if you're comfortable with a flat sponge, or even if you prefer just using your fingertips, go for it. As long as you're comfortable with the tool you're using, that's enough. So I take a round stippling brush that I actually got from Sola.com a while ago. Now one of the key things I've learned from makeup artists whom I shoot with from time to time for specific projects, or Iliano from Bobbi Brown, is that whenever you feel you've blended your base, blend for another 2 minutes. Always. Because the way it's going to look to you to the naked eye and the way it's going to look on camera are 2 completely different things. So make sure that whenever you feel you're done blending, blend a little more. So I prefer and I like and I always suggest that you take your brush and move it in circular motions. And although I know that a lot of people prefer to start from the top and go downwards, I sort of always enjoy finishing off my neck blending first and then going over to my face. I usually tend to do my right side first and then I go to my left, and then I sort of go all over to make sure it's all blended well. One of the keys that I like to highlight about this product is that it's great for everyday use. And not just regular everyday use, even if you're exposed to the camera on a regular basis, this product is really good. I do highly recommend that you try the products out before actually ordering them online if it's your first time. But in my case, when I'm so used to most of the products that I use, I just order the rest of them online. So step 4 is Bobbi Brown's Sheer Finished Pressed Powder. Now this pressed powder is of the shade Pale Yellow. Now I'll tell you what this does. Because it's obviously extremely bright, I use it only on my under eyes, and I just feel that it sort of helps brighten and illuminate that area. Mainly because what happens is a lot of people, a lot of Indian women I've learned, land up using foundations and bases that are lighter than their actual skin tones. What most of you who might be doing this aren't aiming for fairness, what you're probably aiming for is brighter skin. And the answer to that is actually not to go for foundation that's lighter. In fact, this is about half a shade darker than what my actual skin color is that this product helps you brighten that particular area. If the area of your under eyes looks nice and bright, automatically all your makeup looks extremely enhanced. So one of the other products that I like to recommend to you if you like nice bright eyes is Lakme's Iconic, the white one. It's a really good product, you must try it if you haven't already. And then of course, to finish the look, I have MAC's NC42, the shade I wear. It's the Studio Fix Compact. I take it with my brush and apply it all over my face. I pay special attention to my under eyes because you know how conscious I can be about them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that whatever tips I mentioned or whatever products I mentioned in this video come in useful and handy for you guys. If you have any specific questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to sort of talk to you guys. And of course, needless to say, you guys can talk to me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest and Google Plus and email and Snapchat. All the links to which are mentioned down below in the description section. So make sure you have a look at it. And like I always say, make sure you hit like and subscribe and keep coming back for lots more.